What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I will be doing the giveaway for my crypto course either tomorrow or the day after on Monday. Perfect, so already we're looking at the monthly and we know that I'm thinking that potentially we're either going to close here or close here for the end of the month. We've got about 14, just under 14 days left now. So if we were to lose this 12 EMA, that's sitting at 44,000, let's say 300, or let's put it on this support, 43,700. If we were to lose this support, then we could come down to the 20 monthly EMA, which is sitting roughly at 37,000. So if we were to ever lose this, which would be the bear market, if we were to hit our head and turn the 20 monthly EMA into resistance, and your bear market low would be the 55 monthly EMA sitting at around 22,000 currently. So let's take a look at the weekly time frame now. I'm going to turn on the drawings for you guys because at the moment I'm liking what I'm seeing. So first of all, if we zoom out a little bit, this is where our 1414 is at 42,000, and if we were to zoom out a bit more, you can see that I've measured from the swing high to the swing low, the top of the last bull market to the bottom of the bear market. And so if I were to actually go to here and let's go edit this, turn on the 1414, where is that, let's change this to 1.474. you can see that I think that's where we're sitting at right now. So yeah, we're sitting at around 47,000. So that's sitting at 47,000. This is what Tech Dev and CoinSkid was talking about. And I made a post the other day tagging CoinSkid. I don't think he saw it though, where I've just added literally a 1 to the 236 like this, like that, and then a 1 to that 382 over here. You'll see what happens. So 1, and you can see we're basically respecting these areas so well. So let's drag this box to the 1236 and the 1.272. You see mad support over here, the 1414 with the 1382. Nice resistance, support. Sorry, resistance, support, and support over there. So this is sitting very nicely, and at the moment we're holding that 1474. So I'm going to just delete the, actually I'll keep that on for now. You can see when I've measured from this swing high, let's get that exact, this swing high over here to the swing low, this massive correction that we had earlier in the year, we're currently sitting at the 0618 at 47k as well. So everything's telling us that we want to see this area hold. If we were to roll over, as long as we're above that 1414, we're good. But I've already gone through that situation on the monthly time frame. If we were to lose that 12 monthly EMA, would come down to that 20 monthly EMA. What I do like, if I were to remove the moving averages now, is that we're still sitting on this resistance now as support, and we've had 2 weeks bouncing off from this support. So I do like the look of that. Let's now take a look at that daily time frame. So of course, you know, we were talking about this descending channel. Some people may say bear flag, some people may say falling wedge. It doesn't matter, it's a descending channel, and usually with these descending channels they break to the upside. Now of course we saw this descending channel over here and it broke to the downside. Now just because it's got a bullish target doesn't necessarily mean it has to go to the upside. It can fall to the downside, and we'll go through patterns potentially taking us downwards basically. So that would be on the 4-hour time frame. I did say when we had that nice relief rally 2 days ago, because I couldn't make a video yesterday, sorry about that guys, but when we closed over here and we had that following day on this candle open, I did say that we are feeling the 12 EMA and it's highly likely that we're going to roll over, and we'll go through that in a bit more detail on the 4-hour time frame, and I'll explain why I thought that. And I did say it even before it formed basically. I told you guys that we had this double bottom over here, we came up but rolled over, and the reason is because we are in a downtrend, and when we're in a downtrend, bullish patterns tend to work in the short term or not at all, and that's why we're seeing a lot of bullish patterns not meeting its technical target. Just like this one, this was your neckline of this double bottom over here, you broke out, lost the support, and this is exactly what I was warning you guys about, because I said I think what's happening now with this double bottom is that we're going to roll over back to here. And why is that? Because you did the exact same thing here, and this is what I called out in my last video. So props to you guys if you watched that video, my last Bitcoin video. If you haven't, you can go check that out. If not, no matter, no, don't worry. So right now, of course I don't like how big this wick is, but we're just going to measure from the swing low to the swing high up here and drag it across, and you can see right now we've had 1 to 3 4-hour bounces almost in a row off this 0618. So this is sitting at 45,500. So if we were to lose 45,500, we are going to continue to roll downwards. Basically, you could have a nice bounce off the 0786 and get back above the 618, invalidating further downside. But if you were to hit your head on the 618 and lose this 0786, we will roll down to the 1 sitting at 42,000. So that's your reasoning for going down to 42,000. If we were to continue downwards and lose that lose the 1, you potentially may come all the way down to that 1618 or the 1474, which is lining up with our monthly 20 EMA basically. So that's your reasoning for why we could potentially fall down to there. I am also seeing a descending triangle over here, which we have actually lost the support of. So you've got this pink line of support and you've got this pink line of resistance, and this resistance point is also part of your descending channel. So if we were to break to the upside, that's nice. We're of course going to retrace back up to here. But if we were to now lose this pink support down here, which we've now have done, if we were to get above it, you'd invalidate further downside, and potentially we might get back above it because we're having a bounce from this support. However, this is not the support of the descending triangle, it's this pink line, because when you've come and tested resistance, your first touch of support is down here with the bodies. So this is why I'm measuring from the first touch of resistance back to the first touch of support. And you put this on the breakout, and your technical target would be back filling in this wick, which I've been going through multiple times on the channel now. So if you were to lose this 47,000 basically, which is that 0618 and the 1474, if you were to lose that, then I would expect a rollover down to about 42k, which I think is lining up with the 050 and the 1414. Remember guys, as long as we're above this zone of the 1414 and the 1382, which I've newly added because I was playing around with the fibs, and I just noticed that it's this area that's acting as support, as you can see in the September dip. And just before we broke this resistance, look, in July we bounced off of it, found some support before breaking, confirming it as support. So I know that this area is correct because it's being tested as resistance and support. We know that an area that has multiple touches on either side is more accurate, and we're having that with this wick as well. So we know with this descending triangle right now over here, boom 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 boom, if we were to lose this support, which we have, we can expect a rollover down to here, break back above the pink line, and we basically invalidate that. But again, if you do eventually lose that pink line once you break back above, that would validate that further downside. And even if we were to get above this pink line, we still have to do a lot basically for Bitcoin. We still have this 55 4-hour EMA, which we could get rejected off. Is something that we have been respecting a lot, confirming the downtrend basically. What I tell my students that have done the one-on-one mentorship with me or have done the course with me, what I tell them is that the 20 EMA is like, for example, my trend line. I only really draw trend lines for patterns, but a lot of the time I don't, because I use the 20 and the 55 EMA as my trend lines. They're moving trend lines basically, moving averages. So for me, if I'm under the 20 EMA, that is my downtrend basically. And if I were to get above the EMA, this here is still acting in my saying for the 55 EMA is your double brick wall. So even if we were to get above the 20 EMA, which is like my continuation line, if we were to get above that, you would hit your head on the 55 EMA, acting as the double brick wall basically, pushing you back down into your downtrend below that 20, confirming that as resistance and continuing your downtrend. Look here, you got above it, came to the 55, got rejected, hit the 20 EMA, continued your downtrend, and we're putting in lower lows. Can you see low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low? And that's just slightly under this now. So I'm going to check for some divergences basically. And you can actually see since this low point over here, we're making, well, with this a low, and then here a lower low. And then on the RSI, this was your low, and then you're having a higher low. And if we just ignore this for now and just look at these lows over here, on the RSI, you're down here, and every single low after that, look at this, higher low on the RSI. So I think you got a lower low here, but now, so lower low, lower low, sorry, a low and a lower low, and then on the RSI here you got a low and a higher low. So we still technically have bullish divergence, it just hasn't been playing out a lot basically. So we're just waiting for that pump. It could potentially already be playing out over here because we're having a nice relief rally. But again, guys, if we were to hold the 20 EMA, we're going to continue down. It's just you got overextended from it when you came down here, and that's why we've come back to it. So if we respect it as resistance, I'm expecting a rollover again. And so that would be confirming the descending triangles support as resistance, meaning that the technical target would basically be 42,500. But if you were to get above this, you would come to the 55, where you could roll over to the pink line, hold that support, and eventually go back up, because your technical target out of the descending triangle, if you were to actually break to the upside over here, wherever it breaks, it's the same target basically. And you can see if we were to break out somewhere over here, you can see that it brings us roughly to the 200 EMA. So the target would be 52,700. And this is actually where I think we could start getting a bit more relaxed basically, because this is actually then making a higher high. Of course, this is all potential scenarios right now. It's not fixed. It's hopium, just the same as getting back above this and holding a support is hopium, because we haven't done that yet. At the moment, we're below this support, flipping it into resistance. So it would be right in saying you are actually now in a technical target to the downside. But if you were to get above this and hold it as support and fail to close below this, fail to lose it again, then calling for this is hopium, because it's now invalidated. So trading's all about invalidations, and I get a lot of trolls trolling me saying you don't know what you're doing, because I'll say one thing and then by the next video something else has happened, because trading's all about invalidations. If when I'm making a video we've lost support of a bearish pattern, I'm going to give you bearish targets, but then if after my video we were to get above this and hold it as support and start going up, I'm getting trolls. But them trolls need to realize that once you break back above this neckline and confirm it as support, you've invalidated this technical target, so it won't happen. So I hope everyone understood that. Trading is all about invalidations. Patterns will play until invalidated, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me just get some more fibs out for you. So obviously we come down and retrace back up, and then we started falling over. So I'm going to measure from this swing low to this swing high, and you can see right now we've actually bounced off that one. We've basically done not a retracement, but we've actually created a reversal wave. So if we were now to lose this one, we could actually come down to that 1618 at 43,500. But losing that pink line of support right here at this 0618, you'd basically be in a technical target down here already, roughly at the 2, basically at 42,264. So we've got multiple reasons why we could be coming into in and around this zone basically. Of course, I've already shown you on the monthly time frame what will happen if we lose that 12 monthly EMA, and that would put us in targets a bit lower down, which I think was lining up with this fib retracement which we were talking about earlier on in the video, from the swing low to the swing high. So if we're sitting at 0618 but lose that, and we'll roll over to that 1618, which was that monthly 20 EMA. So at the moment it's all alright. Of course we're below this, so you're hitting your head on resistance. I would like to see a close above, confirm as support, and you invalidate this. At the moment you're below, so this is technically valid. You are also in that falling wedge, or this descending channel. So basically what should be happening here is you're acting as supply and demand. You've come down to demand, you've gone to supply. Fallen because there's high supply, come to demand, you've gone up. Supply, drop, demand, up, supply, drop. So technically speaking, we should come and see a retest of the top. And if we're going to continue in this descending channel, you could be doing this for a while. But we're just expecting a breakout. And if we were to get a breakout, that will be on my Twitter, because again guys, things change and you guys need to stay updated. So I'm not going to make multiple videos on Bitcoin in a day, because there'll be too much to just follow. So if you're following my Twitter at Louis_crypto, if anything were to change, like us getting back above this, confirming this as support, and then breaking out, and we'd have a technical target up here, then of course I will update you guys on Twitter. Now just before we go, we knew that this was a potential large double bottom, so to say. I think the ascending triangle now, I think, yeah, you're below that ascending triangle. If this is your support line, look, support, 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 many fake outs, lost it, many fake outs. Now you lost it, hitting it as resistance. So you are outside of that, and you're below the descending triangle. support, so you are on a technical target to the downside. But if we were to get back into this zone, then we could have a technical target sitting from down here all the way to the resistance point. And again, guys, I said once we're above 52k or 51,860, that is when we can start getting excited again, and you would have a technical target sitting at 57,600. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Might have been a bit confusing, but just watch it back if you don't understand. Of course, remember, guys, we're in this large falling wedge over here, and basically when you break out of it, which is, I can't really give it to you, but let's just say when we're above 52k, when we can start getting a bit excited, you'll retrace to each high basically, and that's what we've done here. When we get up here, you'd retrace to this high, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. So technically speaking, when you break out of this large falling wedge, you do have a technical target sitting at 68,971. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, peace.